You don't hear it coming. No warning, no alarm, nothing. 1 second, the sky is empty. The next, you are traveling at 1,500 miles per hour, 40,000 feet above the surface of the Earth, inside the most lethal machine ever placed in human hands. This is the F-22 Raptor, and from the moment you strap in, everything changes. The seat tightens around your body. The canopy seals. Outside, nothing but thin air and altitude. The displays come alive. Glass panels, radar sweeps, weapons status. Every system talking at once in a language only the pilot understands. The throttle responds instantly. Not gradually, instantly. 2 Pratt & Whitney F119 engines, each producing 35,000 pounds of thrust, ignite behind you. You feel it in your chest, in your spine, in your teeth. The Raptor doesn't accelerate. It launches. Mach 1 comes and goes before you've processed it. At cruising altitude, the world below looks like a map. The sky above looks like space. And the cockpit, your entire universe right now, is almost completely silent. That is the part that gets you. The violence happening around this aircraft, the speed, the altitude, the raw mechanical power. And yet inside, silence. You are not in a plane. You are in a weapon. The F-22 Raptor entered service in 2005. More than 2 decades later, nothing has surpassed it. Not because the technology stopped evolving, because the engineering built into this aircraft was so far ahead of its time that today's best fighters are still catching up. Start with stealth. The Raptor doesn't just evade radar, it disappears from it. Every panel, every edge, every surface, designed to absorb and scatter radar signals. What an enemy radar picks up is roughly the size of a metal marble, not a fighter jet, a marble. By the time any operator sees something unusual on their screen, it is already too late. Then there is speed. The F-22 is one of the only aircraft on Earth capable of supercruise, sustaining supersonic speeds without the afterburner. No heat spike, no visible exhaust plume, no signature to chase. It moves fast and quiet, like a predator. And then, the weapons. Internal weapons bays. No external pylons, no drag. No radar signature from missiles hanging exposed under the wings. When the bay doors open, which takes milliseconds, the Raptor is holding AIM-120 AMRAAM missiles, beyond visual range, capable of destroying targets 110 miles away. 110 miles. The pilot hasn't even seen the target yet. The Raptor already has. Picture this. 0300 hours, deep over contested airspace. The mission, intercept. 2 enemy aircraft, fast movers, have crossed the restricted zone. Armed, hostile intent confirmed. The pilot gets the call. No hesitation. The Raptor breaks into a climb. On the radar display, 2 blips. 87 miles out. They don't know you're there. That is the entire point. The F-22's AN/APG-77 radar is operating in a mode the enemy cannot detect. It is listening, building a picture, speed, altitude, heading, formation, all of it in real time. 60 miles. The pilot's hand moves to the weapons system. Target lock, acquired. Not on one aircraft, on both, simultaneously. 50 miles. The bay doors open. 2 AMRAAMs drop free, ignite, and accelerate toward targets that have no idea they are already dead. Mach 4. Gone. The enemy aircraft received no radar warning. They never broke formation. They never saw anything on their displays because what was hunting them was invisible. At 30 miles, the first missile detonates. At 29, the second. 2 radar tracks disappear. The Raptor banks, climbs, and vanishes back into the dark. The entire engagement, under 4 minutes. No radio chatter, no evasive maneuvers, no dogfight. Just a ghost that came, killed, and left. That is the Raptor's doctrine. It does not fight its way out of situations. It never gets into situations in the first place. First detected, first targeted, first killed. That is the Raptor's law. The pilot brings the jet home. Wheels touch down, canopy lifts, engines spin down. But the aircraft never really stops. Somewhere right now, F-22s are airborne over the Pacific, over the Middle East, over airspace that will never appear in any public briefing, watching, waiting, ready. The world's most advanced air forces have spent decades and hundreds of billions trying to match this machine. Some are close, none are there, The F-22 Raptor holds a record no other fighter jet in history can claim. It has never been shot down. Not in training, not in combat, not in any engagement it has ever entered. It has never lost, and that is not a coincidence. That is design. The most dangerous fighter jet ever built doesn't win because it fights better. It wins because by the time the fight begins, it's already over. If this briefing earned it, subscribe. Every upload on this channel is built like what you just watched. Drop one word in the comments that describes the F-22. One word, the next briefing is already in production.